Alright, this is going to be my last time addressing anything surrounding this OnlyFans stuff because there's too many comments and messages saying the same thing and I don't even know where this narrative came from. Me and Christopher decided to do OnlyFans together. Those of you that are my real supporters that been watching and been in my live videos know me and Christopher have been talking about doing OnlyFans for months. We created months worth of content specifically for OnlyFans. When everything that happened, I decided to still do OnlyFans. He gave me permission to still use his content for my OnlyFans. Never in life did I decide to do OnlyFans because I got my heart broken. I don't even know where that narrative came from. As far as my baby daddy joining my OnlyFans, I started getting requests for up to $1,500 requesting partner content. Obviously, I wasn't gonna use that nigga. I was gonna go to the nigga that I know has good D for show without having to catch another body. I know my baby daddy has good D. That D was so good it made me forget that I already had multiple baby daddies. So any D that's good enough to make me forget that I already have multiple baby daddies is some demon D.
This is Jazz. I think she's 30 years old. She got 5 kids, custody of 4, by multiple men, one of which she said be piping her down, and she likes it. So here we are.
And this is why we tell guys don't be dealing with women like this. They got multiple baby daddies. You heard her. Soon as y'all have a fight or an argument falling out, she going to stay with her auntie. And her auntie is her baby daddy that she likes his meat. Abso-freaking-lutely egregious harlots.
That was the perfect D to use for OF. And I made so much money in less than a week off of them videos. So let's just cut that narrative.
And she said somebody requested her $1,500 to do partner. They said, we tired of seeing you play with that rose. Bring some meat in here. Y'all wilding. I don't know. A lot of y'all be lying. So a lot of these women come up here and lying. We can't. But a lot of times we just like to take it at face value for the sake of it.
Ain't got no choice. Ain't about to do in the journalism. Ain't about to go in and see and find out. Absolutely not. Unless you got something free to do some journey. Yeah. But god dang it. No. We come from, Gavin X and I come from a generation and a culture. We scoff and laugh at ninjas that dare pay for computer love. Man, get your life together. You sit here and put your credit card information so you can go ahead and play with some lotion.
Yeah, that's wicked work. Like somebody said, yo, I need to see somebody come in here and smash you. Not me, another ninja.
Digital cuck.
That I started doing OF because I got my heart broken. I don't know where that came from because the idea to do OnlyFans was made between me and that man that y'all are saying broke my heart, and now I'm doing OnlyFans. No. Y'all know I'm too much of an open book. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna just tell you, but just stop making stuff up because if you didn't hear me say that, it's not true.
Baby mama, the daddy trying to spin the block and get Miss Gina back.
Show how they do, how they act, see with the men, they want you back.
Can I play something?
No.
Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I just keep.
That's him. Some little sawed off ninja. He up in there. 9 times out of 10, it's his nug. Piping her down, baby.
No bread, no water, just meat.
And that's it. Her words, not ours, but here we are.
Sick work. We're rocking when you need her. This is the scene when your man got to stop over at his baby mama's house and check out little Nuglet. This is what she got on. She in the kitchen making his favorite dessert or meal in her little, satin-esque little nightie, and she throwing ass. As soon as she walk in the house, she ain't got nothing on up under there, and she stay bending over. Yeah. Ninja's going, look at that pathetic ninja. Going, look at her, y'all. Can I have a smidgen? Can I have a smidgen of Kudakata?
Oh, here we are. This is crazy. And these be the same women talk about I need provider man, 6'20", all this stuff. This be they baby daddies in there with the Bodega Jordan slides and the false religion shirts and all that.
And they're looking like nature jab.
Can I play something?
No.
Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I just keep mismanaging Miss Gina. Had hella kids and it's real ghetto over here. We're having spaghetti for dinner and I owe you guys an update. I did in fact end up quitting my job to focus on content full time. Y'all already know I was tired as hell, and a couple of days after my promotion, I slept through my alarm. And I know y'all probably gonna say that wasn't a big deal, but it was what I woke up to that was a big deal. When I went to bed, it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon and everybody had just ate lunch. When I woke up, the kids were at the dinner table eating. They had microwaved themselves dinner. I was literally boohoo crying. I felt like a terrible ass mom. Tyden just kept saying, "It's okay, mom, you really needed to sleep." And then the waterworks started again. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. I'll play with about 99% of my life, but baby, motherhood is not one of them. I prayed about it and I'm constantly seeing angel numbers, and ultimately I feel like that was the best decision for me and my household. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, because I know y'all trying to figure out what is Miss Gina doing now. Y'all know she got a mind of her own and just be doing shit. But baby, I'm still healing. I'm traumatized. Y'all are asking me why me and Debo Daddy broke up in the first place. We ended before we even got started. We hung out every single day as just friends, and as y'all heard him say himself a few videos down, he was spending the night and I was going to his house, and we were not sleeping together. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a TikTok challenge going around a few years ago, the kiss your best friend challenge. I got dared to do it. We kissed, we did the do, and by morning he was caught up and I walked away. What he told me was he wasn't expecting to fall for me the way that he did, and of course he definitely didn't expect me to do that day. Hell, I didn't even expect me to do that day, and I was starting some business. 2 weeks later we found out I was pregnant, and
Huh. Wicked. My man was in the friend zone. He already had kids by other men. All right. They was hanging out. He probably was bringing her herb, giving her, helping her out. And he was just hanging out. They was doing TikToks, dancing. And then one day there was a TikTok challenge. I bet you won't kiss your best friend. And they got to smooching. And then she said, next thing you know, they went into the bedroom. And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, she pregnant.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
How do you go from a Temu kiss your friend challenge to moments later hunching raw as heck? Golly, what a transition. This was supposed to probably be as goofy. For one, it's insidious to begin with. Probably supposed to be a little peck. I don't know, some insidious little icebreaker that's supposed to lead to this, but not so quick. It was like, mwah, and then whop. Like premeditated. And my point is proven once again. Men and women cannot be friends. It's freaking stupid. Your best friend. Y'all just hunched around, had a baby now. How did that happen if y'all was friends? Outside of having a business goal, what is a man and woman gonna talk about? I want to hear y'all lie. I can't wait to hear it, because I know what I know.
Man, so they was doing a TikTok challenge, and
a few moments later,
she pregnant.
Week after that, Trump had banned deleting fetuses. He was on the news talking about jail time and all type of stuff. But baby, I was gonna get on a flight. I paid for mine, he paid for his. While I was in the airport, he conveniently couldn't make the flight. Ha ha ha.
This is wicked. So they was gonna get rid of the baby, but T Money got rid of Roe and Wade in her state. She in Texas. That was one of the first states that did that, and she said she couldn't get rid of it, and she was gonna fly to another state to do it. I recently seen a woman on Facebook make a post, and she said, just because they can't do it in my state, she said, I once drove 8 hours before to get one. She said, I ain't got no problem driving to another state to do what I gotta do. I say, y'all are evil.
That's some wicked energy. You just on the road, listening to songs, stopping at the truck stop. Think about that. Somebody say, hey, stranger, where you headed? I'm going to get a deletion. I got a baby in me. I'm going to get it sucked out of me. How about you? And it's not because, oh, what happened if she was raped? No, these sisters use baby deletion as a form of birth control, and it's god daggone wicked.
And now Debo is here running this whole household racket. And yeah, that's the short version of why me and Debo Daddy are not together. But he been around. That's my baby daddy. Y'all just wasn't seeing him because I was engaged.
You know how they do, how they act.
And then y'all sitting here in front of the kids. Some of them kids ain't even his. Then y'all telling the origin story to the kids. Yeah, man, your daddy was doing a TikTok challenge. 2 weeks later, you came. We was trying to get rid of you, but Trump just passed a law. Had Trump not passed the law, you wouldn't be here, Ninja. Thank T Money. Man.
Yeah! Boom,
Shout out to T Money, saving lives. Hell,
Saving lives. Oh my goodness. Imagine that, how wicked time has become. A narcissistic white man saving black babies from their black mamas. I'm say it again. A narcissistic orange-haired billionaire white man saving little black babies from their black mothers. That's a reality.
wickedness.
See with the men, they want you back.
Can I play something, man?
No.
Why can't I play something?
Mommy doesn't like your song. And I don't care.
No, I wasn't gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a different song. I'm gonna play an old song.
No, that's old people.
He there for one reason only.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's something other than
That's
you.
what mommy says.
That's old.
Mom.
And now look, he in there with the other kids. He's like, that's my mommy's song. He like, and then they in there arguing, like, that ain't they daddy, most of them. So whoever, yeah, your daddy stupid. Your daddy, you see what I'm saying? Your daddy's feet stank. You know, they were there smelling his shoes. Your daddy feet stank. All that. These kids is wild as hell. I done been there. Don't ask me how I know. So, yeah, look at your daddy. Why your daddy over here for dinner? He can't afford food. Your daddy broke. So it's always something.
This brother, he is here for one reason. He ain't there to vibe, to bond. Last thing he wanted to be standing there doing is talking to this little nugget. He like, I can't wait till y'all get tired and go to y'all bedrooms, and I'm gonna bend y'all mama right over this countertop. Don't need no bed. She ain't got no drawers on. Shoot, it's going down. Y'all real quick. That little nugget, he know. That's why he in that kitchen. He know he can't leave the room for not a moment, because somebody is getting intruded.
You're not old. You're old. You have gray hair.
Hey, baby mama. It's Sunday. It's time to deep clean, get some laundry done, and reset for the week. I'm so thankful I don't have to do nobody's hair today. I'm opening up the house because I like watching the sunrise. Y'all didn't have a good view from back there, but isn't it so pretty? I actually started on laundry last night because I really wasn't doing nothing, so I got a head start. Child lock is on the door because y'all know Debo kept playing in the soap. And let me introduce y'all to his new Picasso artwork. Let me turn on the lights so y'all can get a better look. These crotch goblins keep sneaking pencils in this house from school, and they gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Now back to this laundry.
She don't care. You don't give a damn. You ain't getting that security deposit back. She just moved in here. She be moving like every few months. We've been documenting her for, I don't know, a year or so, and she done moved about 3 or 4 times already. So she always bouncing around these big old houses. You know, she like Peach and them. They got money for rent. When them Facebook checks hit, they be like, look, I got the money. I ain't got no credit. I ain't got no job. I'll pay 5 times the security deposit, whatever.
And they learn the hard way. Shout out to social media, and shame on these individuals that's not making the most out of this by being consistent, learning and growing. I can imagine a sister like her, 1 month, she could probably bring in 20 whacks with her madness. Then the next month, because she out here bull jiving and getting hushed on too much, 2 whacks. I guarantee their fluctuations be mean. That's why 1 month, new place, everything up and up. I done quit my day job. Then next month, depending on how things go, the trauma and drama in their life, might have to go work at the corner gas station. Might be in a different place, most likely.
And they wonder why, like you said, a lot of folks ain't trying to rent the Bonquisha with all these damn kids. They've been there for 3 weeks. They're already writing on the walls. They're going to start tearing stuff up. And that's why folks be like, look, you know, you got to have first and last rent and a security deposit and a credit score, you know, and they're going to be checking this and that. So, you know, a lot of these women are like, look, they want too much, the rent too high. Huh.
All that. First, last month, security deposit, credit check, background check. No exceptions. Absolutely not.
In this house from school, and they gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Now back to this laundry room. I'm gonna be decorating it all cutesy, but this is it right now. Definitely not cutesy, but it's okay, it's okay. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina. Had hella kids, and it's real ghetto over here. The girls heard me doing laundry, so they came in to help. As y'all should, period. Now don't get it twisted. They do help with laundry. I just don't let them touch the washing machine or the dryer. Because if you're not new here, this is...
He said, My name is Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of my kudakata. I mismanaged the hell out of it. I got 5 kids by about 3 or 4 ninjas, and I'm just on here. Still somewhat desirable. Men always hunching on her, and it's wild.
And that's why her mental health has not went in the tank. That fact alone. Guys will still come over there, pander to her at the chance to get between her thighs once again. So she's still a little high on life, but she still had bouts of depression she didn't let us know. But this is the life of the struggling, proud, single baby mama by choice. This, at best, got to dump that at best. She got some motion. It's inconsistent. It ain't stable. But most sisters ain't got no motion. That's a nice laundry room. Little jelly's nice. I'm not jealous because that's ignorance. God dang it. That's insane. But listen, we not hating on these poverty podcasters getting motion and coming up out of the madness. But the thing is, they don't seem to come out the madness. It's just an extreme roller coaster ride. Right now, we are at the top of the hill. This is what you're seeing. She got a man sniffing after her. She got her new place. Her washer and dryer still work. We at the top right now. Now the descent is coming.
Yeah, the one time we seen her, she was going to the laundromat. And yeah, with all them kids, she was taking loads. So she done been through all the phases of Bonquisha-ism.
Salute to her.
And this is the third one. It ain't nobody finna touch. Crotch goblins are up doing their morning routine. Titan done asked to grow his hair out too. He wanna get his dreads back. Anywho, gotta do morning room check. I never require their side of the house to be spotless. I just require it to be decent. And it looks good, but like I said, we are deep cleaning today. Now me and Debo, we gotta brush our teeth. We almost got the potty training down pat. I think I'm gonna try to keep him in underwear all day today. I just been scared. I don't want him to pee on everything. He's only 2. He's just really big for his age. Daddy is over 6 feet and I'm almost 6 feet. Debo said hi and y'all better sleep the fuck. I'm about to make breakfast with these kids and then I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. Okay, bye, baby mamas. You ever been worried about your...
Yeah, she very sexual. That's the kind, like you say, she don't care about them kids. We gotta stop dressing like this, having men all around, hunching, and
yeah. Now I almost said shout. I'm gonna stop saying that because I ain't giving no shout outs to this madness. But we grew up in a generation of naked moms. Like you said, moms walk around nude and just not having any couth or decorum. Like that's freaking nasty, over sexualized in a perverted environment. Kids learning about sex and sexual nature via their mom and her many lovers, sounds and noises in the middle of the night. Think it's just too much. It's not how young men, especially young women, are supposed to learn about hunching. And then, like I said, just sex at all.
Own life. And the booger wolf been obsessed and concerned about your life for months. If I'm worried about me and you're worried about me, one of us is worried about the wrong thing. Hey, baby mamas, good morning. I don't know why this thing would come for me so hard on the Lord's Sunday. Well, really, she been coming for me hard for months. I keep blocking her. She keep making a new page. But now it all makes sense. I didn't know they was friends. These hoes keep trying to press me about a nigga. I don't even want him geeked up looking for a eater. Hey. Anywho.
Hold on. How you and this woman sleeping with the same man? This is what we talking about. She say, why is it always the ugliest mother effers that want to come for me, bro? Look at you and your fried hair, bro. Leave me alone. And she said that I guess they talking to the same guy or something.
Listen here, man. Yeah, y'all got the wrong one with this sister Jazz. She is the agent of chaos. If I'm a woman, I ain't fighting with Jazz. You hear her? She said, yo, man ain't doing nothing but ain't kudakata. You can have him. She gonna hit you where it hurts. She ruthless. And she know how to pick her men. They are horned up simps, and she have her way with them. Then she send them back to y'all.
I want him geeked up looking for a eater. Hey. Anywho, sometimes I forget to check the oven before I turn it on. And I'm glad that I did because there was pizza and a plastic spoon in there. I'm pretty sure y'all internet nephew Debo put that plastic spoon in there. But nonetheless, let's get breakfast started for these children. I usually cook my sausage on the stove, but I seen a TikTok video and they put it in the oven, so I'm about to try that. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but hold on, let's see. They said to cook it on 350 for 15 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a long time, but okay. The kids asked for fried eggs, so I'm going to make that. Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina. Had hella kids. kids and it's real ghetto over here. The kids were supposed to be helping me make breakfast, but since they decided to switch up what they wanted, it wasn't really nothing that they could help me with. At what age did you guys start teaching your kids how to cook? Nobody ever taught me. I taught myself. And Titan is 12 now. He's been asking to start learning. It's just that he's clumsy just like me, so I'm actually scared to let him do that. I've actually been looking into cooking classes to sign him up for. Might have to leave the teaching to the professionals. But yeah, let me know what age y'all started teaching y'all kids how to cook. I have a homegirl and she's a chef and she started teaching her son really young. And that little boy can whip it up. Shout out to Amber, period. The kids are on the couch.
This woman, she always got some digs. Any house she move in, all right, wherever she be, down in Texas, y'all got some nice properties down there. So you could be fooled. You could be somewhere in the hood. We don't know.
Yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I'm seeing in Atlanta and Texas, different parts of Texas. Some parts of Texas, probably Houston, very expensive. But there's some out there kind of out in the sticks. I don't mind. Listen here, shout out to the South, man. We may be making our way down there. This North-ish is bull jive. But y'all getting snow too. But I said, her hair, like that's so triggered to me. Like there ain't no way she can go through all this and her hair not wind up in the food the way it's just flying around. Just unsanitary. Plastic, microplastics all in the eggs.
Really young, and that little boy can whip it up. Shout out to Amber, period. The kids are on the couch watching Gumball, and Debo is up being Debo. Y'all, I done took these sausages out the oven, and they just don't look right to me. I am scared. Forget 350. I turned the oven up to 400 and put it right back in there. You got to get a little brown. You're a little too light for my comfort. Got to plate the kids' food, and I gave myself the crumbled up hash browns. I love a good crunch anyway. Give the kids their orange juice, and I have to go sneak and pour water in Debo's. And the fact that I have to sneak and I'm the adult here is pure insanity. Because, sir, why am I scared of you? Why don't they have parent protection services? Y'all got CPS but not PPS. Forget these kids. I'm the one in danger. Now, for those that are new here, Debo is allergic to eggs. This is my first child with an allergy, and y'all, it was terrifying. But it's crazy because if I bake a cake, he can eat it. But if I buy store-bought cupcakes, he'll throw it all up. And then his sister forgot one time and let him lick the cake batter. And yeah, he suffered through that too. Anyways, we're about to finish breakfast, then finish deep cleaning the house, and I'll talk to y'all.
It's pure dysfunction. This woman just sits in his house recording. You know, this is content. And like I say, TikTok has changed up their pay. It's like a whole apocalypse going on to where if you ain't like really up there providing real information and, you know, because all the AI and all the stuff going on, they just say, you know what, we're going to stop paying pretty much everybody except for real celebrities and stuff. You know, I don't know.
Ooh, wicked work. Shout out to the genre of, was it edutainment? Entertaining and educational to some degree, you know, and that's why we scoff at, you know, the poverty podcasting. Two reasons. It's not getting them anywhere in the long run. It'd be nice if it did. And it's only entertaining because it's a train wreck and ain't nothing about it educational.
Yeah, so I mean, it was becoming a thing now. A lot of these women don't even want to work jobs. They say, I want to do this. So, you know, they sold TikTok and the new owners must be in bed. They're like, look, we got to get these people back working. Everybody can't do TikTok for a living. So imagine if you China or whoever owned it, they say, we're going to pay y'all handsomely to act like fools all day long and not go to work. And they was disrupting the economy, I would imagine. So you're like, look, we're going to keep y'all out of the workforce. Stay on TikTok. Keep creating. We're going to pay y'all. And they were. And now they sold it last year. Now it's a whole new script. Now they're like, no, we are not paying y'all for this.
Oh, holy. See, that's deep. That's deep digital warfare. So here we go. China to the U.S. We are not going to harm you directly. Ain't going to be no direct attack. No. We're not attacking you at all. It's just a platform we created. That's all. We're just letting people come and make some twos and fews. When in reality, like Mr. X said, they were siphoning folks out of the workforce indirectly and directly. That's deep. I like that, Mr. X.
I'm about to say, they're making money off of them because you are partners. It ain't like you are partners with TikTok. So y'all were splitting revenue, all that. They were making money off you as a whole. And that's why T-Money was so gung-ho about making them sell it. You know, it was deeper than people can understand.
Wow. Listen here. I'm serious. I didn't never thought about on that level. That is deep. That would explain the vitriol towards that platform. It was a effective indirect attack on the United States economy. Amazing.
And many other reasons. Like I said, it wasn't the sole reason. There's a lot of misinformation over there to go. So it's just a lot, it's just, so now they trying to get a hold on what goes on over there and how much people can make by just sitting there doing this all day long and not going to work.
Interesting. I learned something today for sure.
So other than that, we're going to put her back with Leon, I guess.
Leon can't help her.
This right here will get me some pee tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. That. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here